Hello and welcome to another episode of Brody's Blind Bags. Preemptive warning, I'm still really ill, so I may be a bit sniffly. This is my sort of second attempt this week to record a blind bag video. Previously I failed because I was just so ill, it wasn't usable at all. I've got Lola the Lucky Ladybird and I've got Stars and Stripes, my little mascots. What I've got today are two of these. These are called Five Surprise. From Zuro. You get 5 different toys inside. I've seen 2 different types of them, like a blue one and a pink one. There's 150 toys to collect in total from different things. There's like stamps and stickers and things. These are not cheap though. These are £6 currently. Whoops, I dropped it. These are £6 currently in Asda. And I've seen someone unbox a whole load of these, but I think they got sent them for free. And obviously I buy my things, so I want to know, is this worth £6? And I've got 2 of them, because I think like 2 of them's enough to sort of form an objective opinion as to whether or not they're worth £6 each. You know, because sometimes you get ones and they're it's not a good representation of the product. Like, where did the world's smallest, and I got the 2 yo-yos. Oh, still not forgot about that. So this is like, it's like a Terry's chocolate orange. It's got 5 segments, and you lift this like so, and you get your 5 orange segments, and there's a surprise in each segment. So we'll start the one with the tab, just so I can keep track. Let's see, what have we got in here? We have got a thing. What is it? Does this say highlighter pen? So it's a lollipop. It says highlighter pen. But does this... Oh! Look at that. I'll just use this. Oh! That's kind of cute. I mean, if I saw this in the shop and it was priced at £1.25, which would be the price of it if we were dividing these toys up equally by the cost, I wouldn't pay £1.25 for it, but it's very cute. I like it. It's a cute little bit of stationery. I'm a bit of a stationery fiend. I cannot walk past a paper chase. Let's see what is in the next Terry's chocolate orange segment. Okay, we've got some beads. And is this string or elastic? Elastic. So we've got beads and elastic. And I suppose the idea is that you can make like a bracelet or something. I want to get these out the packet because I get a lot of beads anyway from various different places, and I want to see if they're actually any good. Okay, these are, if anyone's familiar with pony beads, these feel sort of about the same like texture as pony beads, at least the clear ones, obviously not the opaque ones, but there's some nice beads there. Not sure I'd pay £1.25 for a tiny bag of beads, but there you go. I am a cheapskate. Right, let's see, next section. Ooh! Okay, we've got the collector's list. And we have a stamp. Let's look at the collector's list first. So, you can get some ponies, mermaids, some butterfly rings, brushes and combs, badges, cute pets, plants, dress-up princesses, highlighters, so we've got one of them, markers, glue, pens, key pens, stickers, silly bands, hair clips, stamps, beads, shoes, and ice creams. Let's see what stamp we've got. There is no rip tear. I hate that. Why would you not include a rip tear? It makes me have to do this on the tiny plastic with my huge scissors. Right, what have we got? What have we got? There we go. We've got a paw. We've got a paw. I'm looking for a piece of paper that's not part of my set. So that's the paw print. It's purple. That's okay. Wouldn't have paid £1.25 for it, but there you go. I'm just going to stop saying that now because I know that my friend's going to watch this and just be like, stop going on about how much it costs. But I can't help it. I'm all about value for money. Okay. Right. Next segment. We've got some silly bands. Oh. My niece is going to like these, actually. Silly bands are something that are apparently impossible to get into. There we go. Silly bands are basically just elastic bands in funny shapes. So, let's see, what have we got? We've got a star, pineapple, birdie, a sweetie, and a quaver. Musical note. So, I mean, you put these on your wrist and they instantly lose the shape. But kids like them. All right, last chocolate orange segment. Okay, we have a little bow. A little bow, a glittery butterfly bow. Well, I have to say, this is much better than the bow I got out of a previous blind bag thing that was absolutely rubbish. But I think we got some interesting items at least. Now the idea with these balls, I'm having to do this off camera because it's quite fiddly and reaching around the camera is just, it's not going to happen. But you can put the balls back together and you can refasten them, and the idea is that you can put the things back into the segments if you wish. But let's look at this 5 surprise here. So we've got highlighter, we've got the bow, we've got the silly bands, we've got the stamp, and we've got the beads. It's not bad. It's not bad if you're maybe not paying £6 for it. Because I've seen bigger surprise things, like really huge ones that have cost less that have more. So I don't know, I'm not sure on these yet, but this is why I've got 2 of them, so that I can sort of take an objective look, because we are the ones who are spending money on these. And I don't think that companies should be allowed to get away with producing surprise capsules or blind bags that aren't worth the money that you're paying for them. Like, and even me as a committed cheapskate, I still think that you should get your money's worth. Really, I mean, if you're on a limited income, as many of us are these days in times of austerity, having little treats for your kids or just for yourself to make yourself feel better, because you need to treat yourself occasionally. You shouldn't be paying through the nose for something that's low quality. So I am a firm believer in getting value for money. God, this one's not easy to get in. Flipping heck. Right, but 2 segments undone, 3 segments, 4, 5. There we go. So this is the second one. Again, it'll start on this tab. Just as an arbitrary place to start. So let's see what we've got. We've got some more beads. I did select these two from a big box, and I tried to choose ones that were not near each other to try and oh dear, I've knocked my camera, to try and vary the contents. Don't think Lola the Lucky Ladybird's bringing me much luck today though. Let's take a look at this one. What have we got? We've got some stickers. Okay. These are glittery stickers. It's a glittery shell with gems, a glittery perfume bottle, and some glittery lips. Luckily, the glitter does not come off, because there's one thing I hate in this world, it's glitter. It just, gets everywhere. You always get that one piece stuck in your cheek that you can never quite find. There's the collector's guide, and there's the little plastic comb. I like the colour. I like that sort of orange sherbet colour. This one. Right, a badge. Not a great badge. It's one of these clippy things that we all know does not actually clip to anything. I mean, it falls off straight away. So this is essentially just a piece of plastic with a picture of a pony on it. Last one. It's the biggest segment. See what we've got. Oh, okay, we've got some hairbands. These are like the latest thing in hairbands. Where I live, we call these bobbles. Some people call them hair ties. Some people call them hairbands. We call them bubbles. And I think this is the best product that's come out of this whole shell. Right. So this is what we've got. We've got some beads, we've got silly bands, we've got the bobbles. Bobbles even on the checklist, actually, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, hair clips and bands. So there we go. We got some stickers, silly band, the hair clip. Like, these are all kind of fun, but I think that the novelty of these comes down to the packaging. And I think that's what you're paying for. You're not paying for the surprises inside, not for any of these items. You're paying for this. This is the packaging, which is, you know, the 5 capsule thing, which, you know, you're supposed to be able to reuse, but I mean, how many of us are going to, really? Like, this is probably just going to go into the bin. Because what are you going to do with it, really? I don't think these are good value for money. I don't think the contents are worth the cost, because you're buying these for the contents and not for the capsule. I would prefer a big capsule with just the 5 surprises in it, and that would cut down on the packaging costs, and you could still have them in opaque bags so you wouldn't know what they were going to be. Like, I'll just show you this. This is something that I got on my birthday from a big toy surprise machine that for some reason now I can't open. Come on. There we go. This was £1. This was £1 for a giant capsule, and what I've got inside it are these little figure things, and you can interlock these and stack them. So this was £1. It's like a moo cow, and you can see here, like, the idea is you can interlock them and stack them and play with them. This was £1 for this capsule and this toy, and whoever produced that has made a profit on them. If I take the 5 biggest items from this 5 surprise, so the highlighter, which I do like, the stamp, bow's pretty big, badge, comb, beads, hair bubbles, silly bands, second set of beads, the elastic, and the stickers. Oh dear, that one fell out. Let's not forget the collector's guide. Sticker came out. It's just for demonstration purposes anyway. So both of those 5 surprise packages fit inside this one capsule. This capsule was £1 from a machine, like a gumball machine but bigger, and this capsule was £6. If it were me, redesign. Go with the slightly bigger capsule, because clearly 5 surprises fit inside this. All of the surprises that I've got out of these capsules have fit inside this box, so it's not a size thing. You can do them in opaque blind bags. You can still include the collector's guide. You can then produce them more cheaply, because this, I think, is what's costing so much, this capsule. And then you'll sell more inherently, because that's what micro pays are all about. You know, that's why people spend 79 pence, 99 cents here, there on apps, because it's very small micro pays. If you're looking at something like this and you think, oh, well, I paid £6 for it last time and I didn't get very much in it that I liked, are you going to want to pay £6 out again? I mean, like, £6, it's a fair bit of money. I mean, if I went to my supermarket with £6, I could buy a loaf of bread, 4 pints of milk, packet of biscuits, maybe some frozen chips, French fries. I could probably get a bag of Doritos or a can of Pringles if they were on offer, and some sweets. I could get a day's food for £6. So, you know, like, that's an ask. It is an ask. And you're talking about maybe one child's entire week's worth of pocket money for one of these, and I don't think the contents are worth it. I must point out as well, the videos that I watched of someone unboxing, they got way better stuff. I don't know if it was because they got sent the capsules by the company, so the company made sure that they got, like, really good ones, but they got all sorts of, like, things in there. It's like, if I remember, they got, like, a few stamps, they got some of these shoes, they got some of these ice creams, which I thought were really cute. They got some of these, they got the butterfly rings, they got the mermaids and the ponies, which were, like, I don't know, significantly larger. I don't think you're getting your money's worth out of a 5 surprise. That's my opinion. You are welcome to disagree with me in the comments if you wish, but I just don't think these items individually are worth their overall cost. Even if you say that the capsule itself is worth £1 and then each item is worth £1, I don't think that you can get a pack of 6 little stamps like this from the supermarket for £1. You could get a pack of full-sized 4 different coloured highlighters from the supermarket for £1. You can get, like, a whole thing of these kind of hair bubbles for like £1. not just 3. So, yeah, I'm not too impressed with 5 Surprise. I like the stuff in it. I just don't think it's worth what it costs. That's been my opinion anyway. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I'm definitely open to debate on this one and see what other people think. Please leave a message for me in the comments. And hopefully I'll see you next time.